Imagine stepping into a dance studio with no set routine, just your body, the music, and the freedom to move spontaneously. In this unstructured space, improvisational dance becomes a playground for the mind, sparking bursts of creativity and cognitive breakthroughs. Have you ever wondered why letting go and moving without a plan can open up new ways of thinking? The answer lies in the connection between physical movement and neural flexibility. When you engage in spontaneous movement, your brain shifts into a state of openness and exploration. The act of improvising dance challenges your brain to form new connections, as it coordinates balance, rhythm, and emotion all at once. Think of it as a mental reset button. Each fluid step and expressive gesture encourages neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. This creative rewiring can lead to unexpected insights and innovative problem solving. Isn't it fascinating how the simple act of dancing can unlock layers of mental potential? Consider the example of a professional dancer who, during a free-form performance, discovers a unique movement pattern that becomes the signature of a new dance style. This moment of artistic revelation isn't just about physical expression, it's a cognitive breakthrough. As the dancer explores different movements, they are simultaneously engaging their memory, spatial awareness, and emotional processing centers. This holistic activation of the brain fosters an environment where creative ideas can flourish, much like a musician improvising a solo that transforms an entire piece of music. Spontaneous movement also offers a powerful outlet for emotional release and stress reduction. When you dance without premeditation, you allow your body to express emotions that might be difficult to articulate in words. This emotional catharsis not only alleviates stress, but also clears the mental clutter, making room for new creative thoughts to emerge. Ask yourself, could the freedom of movement be the key to breaking through creative blocks? For many, the answer is a resounding yes. Moreover, the communal aspect of dance amplifies its creative benefits. In a group setting, improvisational dance encourages collaboration and shared expression, where the energy of one person's movement inspires another's. This dynamic interplay can lead to collective creative breakthroughs that extend beyond the dance floor, influencing artistic projects, innovative work environments, and even everyday problem-solving strategies. In essence, unlocking creativity through spontaneous movement and dance is about embracing uncertainty and letting your body lead the way. By stepping outside the bounds of routine, you invite your brain to experiment, innovate, and ultimately discover new dimensions of creativity. So next time you feel stuck in your thinking, why not try moving freely to your favorite tune? You might just find that the dance of your body sparks a revolution in your mind.
Spontaneous movement and dance engage multiple brain regions, including the motor cortex, basal ganglia, and prefrontal cortex, stimulating neuroplasticity. Studies have shown that improvisational movement activates the default mode network, DMN, which is linked to creative ideation and problem solving. This suggests that free-form dance may enhance cognitive flexibility by creating new neural pathways that allow for divergent thinking. A Frontiers in Psychology 2020 study found that individuals who engaged in improvisational dance displayed increased activity in the DMN, correlating with higher scores on creative problem-solving tasks. Dancing without a plan is like jazz improvisation. It allows for unexpected connections and creative expressions that wouldn't emerge in rigid, structured thinking. Embodied cognition theory suggests that our thoughts are shaped by our physical experiences, meaning movement can directly influence abstract thinking. Research has shown that engaging in dynamic, unstructured movement patterns can stimulate the brain's ability to form novel associations. When individuals move freely, their cognitive processes mirror this fluidity, leading to breakthroughs in problem solving and artistic creativity. A Cognitive Science 2019 study demonstrated that participants who engaged in spontaneous movement before brainstorming sessions produced 30% more novel ideas than those who remained still. Unlocking new ideas through movement is like shaking a snow globe. The more you let thoughts swirl freely, the more unexpected patterns emerge. Spontaneous movement triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to motivation, pleasure, and cognitive flexibility. Higher dopamine levels have been shown to enhance divergent thinking, a key component of creativity. This effect is similar to the way exercise boosts mood and cognition, but dance adds an additional layer by engaging rhythmic, expressive, and improvisational elements. A Journal of Neuroscience 2021 study found that dancers who engaged in freestyle movement showed increased dopamine levels, correlating with improved creative thinking scores. Dopamine-fueled creativity is like a well-oiled machine. The more fluidly the gears turn, the more smoothly ideas flow. Unlike repetitive, structured exercise, improvisational dance activates both hemispheres of the brain, promoting enhanced communication between logical and intuitive thought processes. The left hemisphere, associated with analytical thinking, and the right hemisphere, linked to imagination, work together during complex movement sequences. This integration allows for a heightened state of creativity where structured and unstructured thought processes merge. A NeuroImage 2018 study used fMRI to show that improvisational dancers exhibited increased connectivity between the left and right hemispheres, correlating with higher creative performance. Dancing to stimulate creativity is like tuning a piano. When both hemispheres are in sync, the brain plays a more harmonious and innovative tune. When stuck in rigid thought patterns, engaging in spontaneous movement can disrupt cognitive inertia and create new perspectives. Studies suggest that physical movement shifts brain activity away from overactive executive control networks, allowing the subconscious to generate fresh ideas. By bypassing the need for conscious problem solving, movement-based practices like dance can unlock insights that were previously inaccessible. A Psychological Science 2020 study found that individuals who moved freely for 5 minutes before attempting a complex puzzle were 40% more likely to solve it compared to those who remained seated. Breaking through mental barriers with dance is like shaking a jammed key loose. Sometimes, moving things around is the only way to unlock the problem. Emotion plays a critical role in creativity, and dance provides a direct channel for expressing complex feelings non-verbally. Neuroscientific research shows that expressing emotions through movement activates the limbic system, particularly the amygdala and insula, which are linked to deep emotional processing. By physically embodying emotions, dancers can access creative depths that may be difficult to articulate through words alone. A Journal of Affective Neuroscience 2021 study found that individuals engaging in expressive movement therapy experienced greater emotional catharsis and generated more novel ideas in subsequent creative tasks. Dancing out emotions is like squeezing paint onto a canvas. The movement itself becomes a form of storytelling and expression. When we move, our bodies provide continuous sensory feedback, refining our sense of spatial awareness, rhythm, and body positioning. This heightened sensory perception has been linked to increased creative awareness, as it allows the brain to process information in a more holistic and interconnected way. The more attuned individuals are to their bodies, the more readily they can translate these sensations into artistic or intellectual creativity. A Perception and Psychophysics 2019 study found that dancers who engaged in multisensory movement training exhibited heightened pattern recognition and problem-solving abilities in unrelated cognitive tasks. Dancing enhances sensory awareness like tuning a radio. When all frequencies are finely adjusted, signals of inspiration come through more clearly. Improvisational dance encourages neurodiverse thinking by allowing individuals to explore movement without predetermined rules. This mirrors how the brain processes divergent thought, creating a space where unconventional ideas can form. Many neurodivergent individuals, including those with ADHD or autism, report that movement-based activities enhance their ability to focus and express complex thoughts. A Neurodiversity and Creativity 2022 study showed that participants with ADHD who engaged in improvisational dance sessions demonstrated improved sustained attention and enhanced creative problem-solving abilities. Freeform movement for neurodiverse creativity is like an artist working with an abstract canvas. Without rigid guidelines, the mind is free to explore boundless possibilities. Dance can act as a moving meditation, allowing individuals to enter a flow state where conscious thought dissolves and creative insights emerge naturally. Neuroscientific research suggests that mindfulness practices, including mindful movement, increase gray matter density in the prefrontal cortex, enhancing cognitive flexibility. The rhythmic nature of dance also promotes entrainment, a synchronization between external stimuli and brainwave activity, which can facilitate deeper creative processing. A Consciousness and Cognition 2023 study found that dancers practicing mindful movement exhibited increased alpha wave brain activity associated with relaxed yet highly creative states. Dancing as meditation is like floating down a river. When the mind lets go of rigid control, creative insights flow effortlessly.